Howdy, folks. It's time for some sports card talk. I'm doing a VR today for the Drew at a Vintage Legacy. He asked us to do a VR about franchise players, players who only played for one team for the entire length of their career. But I decided to do a little twist on this. I decided to show off budget-friendly options for cards for players who only played on one team for their entire career. And these are all Hall of Famers, and all of these cards were roughly $10 or less. So it's just, vintage stuff can sometimes be inexpensive. You just have to look for it. Sometimes you got to look for non-standard options. This particular card here is a postcard. It's a Dorman postcard of Whitey Ford, and Whitey Ford only played for the New York Yankees through his entire career. This Dorman postcard was issued between 1953 and 1955, and it's a nice photo of Whitey Ford, and it kind of gives you some information about Whitey Ford on the back. And like I said, it's a Dorman postcard. And I actually found this at a postcard show. So you can look around for different places to find different stuff. This was about $10, if I remember correctly, which I thought was a very nice deal for a nice vintage postcard of Whitey Ford. The next player on the list is Pee Wee Reese. I had to include a Dodger here for the Drew. Oh, before I forget, do check out his channel, the Drew at a Vintage Legacy. He's got awesome content. The man is a great storyteller. Most of you probably already know his channel, but if not, go ahead and check it out. The man is he just tells wonderful stories, very engaging videos he has. So please check out the Drew at a Vintage Legacy. But I decided to put in this Pee Wee Reese that I have here. This is a 1955 golden stamp of Pee Wee Reese. To me, this is just an excellent photo of Pee Wee Reese. And again, something that was about $10, if I remember correctly. Not very expensive, but just a, like I said, a lovely photo of Pee Wee Reese. And, backs are empty. But just a very nice option. Pee Wee Reese spent his entire career with the Dodgers in Brooklyn. I think he spent 1 year in Los Angeles with the LA Dodgers, but it's still the same franchise. So anyway, another item here is Mr. Tiger, Al Kaline. Al Kaline spent his entire career with the Detroit Tigers. He's shown here in a 1964 Wheaties stamp. These are very collectible, very affordable and collectible stamps. The photos on these cards are great. I believe this is the same photo that might have been used for his 1963 Topps card. But like I said, this was maybe about $10. It's a beautiful photo. And this is a 1964 Wheaties stamp. And they issued stamps for baseball and football players. And these are also, like I said, very affordable vintage items. It's a stamp. The back is blank. But once again, like I said, beautiful photos on these cards. So another budget-friendly item for a Hall of Famer, franchise player who plays his entire career with the Detroit Tigers. In fact, Al Kaline never played a game in the minor leagues. So he is about as much of a franchise player as anybody, because not having played in the minors means he really only played for Detroit his entire career. So moving on to the next one, I have Ernie Banks here, Mr. Cub. Ernie played his entire career with the Cubs. This is another budget-friendly card, as I like to call it. This is a 1970 Kellogg's card. I wound up getting this for about $10 also. Very nice. I like this card. It's he's got the little cubby on his shoulder. It's just beautiful. Kellogg's started issuing these. I'm gonna call them like 3D type cards in 1970. This is the 1970 version, and these do tend to have the stats on the back. These are actually numbered cards, and they can be a great value. They're lovely looking cards. So just something else, like I said, you can pick up at a bargain. These type of cards. And the last one, I had to include Brooks Robinson, who recently passed away. Rest in peace, Brooks. He's played his entire career with the Baltimore Orioles. He's shown here in his last Topps card, which I found in the dollar bin, maybe about a year ago. Yeah, it's a beautiful card, nice and centered, and yeah, it's kind of a shame that somebody, a Hall of Famer like Brooks Robinson, is in the dollar bin. But good for me. I got lucky with that. Like I said, and it's got his basically his full stats on here. I think he only played like 20 games in 1977 with the Orioles, so this will be his last card. But anyway, guys, collect what you like, not what other people tell you to collect. I mean, you can get nice budget-friendly cards like like this, Brooks Robinson, this, Kellogg's Ernie Banks, this Wheaties stamp of Al Kaline, this 1955 golden stamp of Pee Wee Reese, or oh, sorry, Pee Wee, or this postcard of Dorman postcard of Whitey Ford. You can get them all at reasonably priced cards, and you should check them out, and also check out the Druid of Vintage Legacy. Like I said, he's got an awesome channel, and really, you really should check him out. He gives you great storytelling, and he's just a wonderful guy to listen to. Anyway, people, collect what you like, not what other people tell you to collect, and just have an awesome day. Thank you. Goodbye.